Whenever I fly Chopper 16 over rural sections of Delaware, hardly a day goes by that I don't see at least a few wild turkeys roaming the fields. It's hard to believe that just 17 years ago, hardly any of these big birds existed in most parts. But it's a real success story, and the start of it all is in this week's Scorchy's Corner Classic.
Reintroducing wild turkeys into the wilds of the state of Delaware began in earnest this week with the arrival of two separate shipments of 21 wild birds that were trapped in Vermont and New Jersey. The Milford Neck area of Kent County was the site of the second release on Tuesday. We were there in the company of Delaware Natural Resources officials who wasted little time introducing the birds to their new home. Today's release was a momentous occasion for wildlife officials who have worked quietly behind the scenes for several months to get the wild turkey repopulation program to this point.
Well, we've really been working actively since last September when we met with other states at the Northeast Wild Turkey Study Group and together came up with a cooperative program to try to get some turkeys in Delaware. Delaware was sort of a black spot in turkey management because every other state in our region had wild turkeys except for Delaware. So they were all very cooperative in helping us get started.
Today, wild turkeys are thriving better in their natural habitat than at any other time in this century. Some 2 million of these birds inhabit forests in every state except Alaska, and spring gobbler hunts are conducted in 43 of these states. Will Delaware join the list?
It would not be at all impossible within, say, 5 or 6 years of having a spring gobbler season in which very few birds would actually be taken, and hunter success may only be 2 or 3%. But yet it would be a lot of recreation for people, a lot of enjoyment just to being out in the woods and talking to the turkeys with their turkey calls. And it's very exciting business, although there's very few turkeys killed.